Hey, before we start, I just want to give a shout out to my good friend Shankar. Me and him are doing an 8 week challenge where we upload 8 weeks straight every week. He's definitely putting himself out there more than me doing his challenges. I'll put his link, his channel somewhere down here. I don't know. So go check him out. Alrighty. Today's mission is sorting out the brakes on my bike. So I was at Lysterfield Skills Park the other day and I had a bit of a mishap with the brakes. There's no material in that. I'm not sure if the camera's going to pick it up. That's sort of what it should look like. But yeah, it just fell off, I guess. I wasn't going that fast, luckily. These pads have been out in the weather for 2 years, if not more. So they probably just all disintegrated it. I don't know if that's even possible, but it's no good. So we've got new rotors, new pads, and we'll do a significant fluid flush as well. So we've got new fluids. We've already pulled apart the bike. Wheels are off, so let's get going. So we've only just started. I've already got an issue. I got the wrong pads. I didn't double check it. So they look very similar in the photo, but they're different. So I have already ordered some new ones, or the correct ones, should I say, from Amazon. They'll be here tomorrow, so that's good. It's just a shame because it's just a waste of $20. But I'll hold on to them. I might need them one day. It's just annoying. But I need a bigger workshop. Got too many things on the go. So first thing to do is to take the discs off, and to do that we've got a special tool because they're center lock discs as opposed to 6-bolt. And luckily Amazon also had this tool for $30. It's cheaper than getting someone else to change them. That's what I was worried about. I was worried I have to spend $50 on a special tool, but luckily Amazon saves the day again. They only go one way, so no, don't need to worry about getting them backwards. New locking ring. Got to torque them down to 40 Newton meters, which is a fair bit if you think about it, but also not a fair bit considering it's holding it in. And now for the rear wheel. Interesting. The rear rotor is 160mm, and I got two 180s. Fuck. Looks like I got a spare front rotor now. We'll be right back. Alright, it's been a couple of days. You can tell because I'm wearing a different hoodie, but we got the new pads, or the proper pads from Amazon, and we got the new rotor, so we can continue on and finally get this bike done. We'll put the new rotor on, and hopefully we'll have good brakes again. Rotors are done. This one's going to be more annoying because of the chain and stuff. So I'll bleed the brakes, fill it up with fluid, and then I'll have pressure, so I'll squeeze the caliper with the bolts loose. That'll center it, tighten the bolts, take caliper pressure off, and we should be good. It helps if you open the valve on the funnel and don't pressurize the whole system and don't send fluid flying everywhere. All right. I think she's good. Alright, so fluid has all been flushed and bled, so now we can go ahead and loosen the caliper so that can move around. Now we squeeze the brakes, tighten that up. Someone remind me to buy a bike work stand, because this is so annoying. Alright, it's been a bit of a process. So I thought I had it, so I took it for a quick ride around the block, but no good. I just lost brakes completely again. So I think there was still air trapped in the system, so I went to drastic measures. Well, not quite drastic measures, measures I should have gone to at the beginning. I'll show you. So I got the bike strung up, hanging off a hook from my bag and like wedged in the shelf there. And this is how you're supposed to do it. I just couldn't be bothered because I don't have a stand and I couldn't think of a way to hold it up, but I'd got this going and it feels good now. Like it's actually not going all the way to the bars like it was before. So fingers crossed, like I can squeeze that all the way, but it doesn't lose. Like that's firm right there. That's like as far as I should go. So while it's up, I'll do the front brake as well, get that all sorted, and then hopefully it's good to go, because this is starting to annoy me. It's been an hour-long process, if not longer, to get this sorted. So I don't think I'll be going for a proper test ride on the tracks today, more likely tomorrow, which is annoying because I had other plans for tomorrow. I was going to go for a motorbike ride, but it is what it is. Yeah. Alright, so the brakes are finally done. This bike, it's been a bit of an ordeal getting this done. It's my first time doing brakes on a mountain bike, so a bit of a learning experience for me. Very different to motorbikes and cars. I'm out of breath because I was just bedding the brakes in, but I'll tell you what I did. So I didn't realise mountain bikes were so picky about being bed in. So I did the brakes and everything, put the pads in, and then I just had no lever, which I might have detailed in the video, but I had to bleed them again. There was so much air in the system. So I did a gravity bleed this time, and I pushed fluid from the top, and that seemed to work better than pushing it through the bottom. I'm not sure if that's the conventional way of doing it, but it's the way I did and it worked, so I'm sticking with it. But after I bred them properly, I had a good lever, felt nice and solid, so I took it for a little ride around the block, but still just absolutely no braking power at all, and the brakes were really noisy, so I wasn't really sure what was going on. I thought maybe I got oil in the pads and the rotor, and sure enough there was a bit of oil on the pads, but the rotor was completely clean. So I sanded the pads back, cleaned them with isopropyl alcohol and put them back in, and then it still was doing it, and I was getting really annoyed at this point. So I did some googling, did some chat GPTing, and it said they didn't be bedded in to work and the noise will go away. So the reason why I'm out of breath is because I was riding around the block at 9 o'clock at night like an idiot, trying to bed these body brakes in to get them working, and sure enough, they're working now. They work great. They're still a bit noisy, but I only did about 10-15 brake applications, but the wheel fully locks up now on asphalt, so they're working well. They'll only get better with time, and as more brake film is applied onto the rotor, but I'm happy that I got them done. It's been a process this week with getting the wrong pads, and then getting the wrong rotor, and then I actually ruined a set of pads because I just spilled oil everywhere, and I almost ruined the rotor as well, but luckily with the rotor you can sand it back, sort of machining it. So I got that okay, but yeah, the pads were cooked, too much oil. Pads are cheap anyway, $22 at my local bike shop for some actual Shimano branded as well, so they'll probably work better in the long run. So yeah, she's all good. I can't really do a proper test ride in the bush because I just don't have time. I go to South Australia tomorrow, so I'm just going to leave it at that, and then when I get back I'll do a proper ride and a proper test. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'm sorry I'm so out of breath. I'll see you next Sunday.